Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations. All nations.
What does this mean? How is this possible? There's 7 billion people on Earth.
That's broken up into 195 different countries with over 10,000 people groups speaking almost 7,000 different languages.
And Jesus tells us to go and make disciples of every single nation.
There are so many challenges and so many roadblocks and so many reasons for us to just stay here. Is it safe?
Can I afford it?
I don't have time. It's out of my comfort zone.
What will my family think? And what makes me equipped to do this?
Isn't there somebody better?
Isn't there somebody more qualified?
I need a reason as to why I should be the one to raise my hand and say, "Here I am, Lord, send me."
But maybe that's not what this whole thing is about.
The Great Commission isn't about sending the strongest or the smartest or the ones who seem to have it all together.
The Great Commission isn't about picking and choosing which of God's people are most equipped for the task. The Great Commission is for all of us.
God is calling me and you to look into a world with 4.5 billion people who've never heard the name of Christ and say, "It's time."
It doesn't matter what age you are, what race you are, what your job status is, or if you think this is too hard.
God uses the weak to lead the strong, and He makes the impossible become possible. And He tells us that we are part of the plan to carry His gospel to the ends of the earth. And the promise? We are not alone.
He says, "I am with you always until the end of the age."
Yes, the task is big and the road is hard, but God has promised us that this is worth it.
God's word says everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved.
But how then will they call on Him who they've not believed?
And how are they to hear without someone preaching? And how are they to preach unless they are sent? For as it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who bring good news.
Brothers and sisters, we have the good news. This life-changing, death-defeating, everlasting good news.
Life is too short and eternity is too long for us not to dedicate our lives to this purpose.
So we take this message and we go.
We go to our friends, we go to our families, we go to our co-workers, and ultimately we go
to the nations.